Welcome. Welcome in, everybody. Happy Sunday. How we doing? How we doing? Bow, bow, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. All right, let's hop in. Get her going. All right, we gotta fire up some Gemini, I guess. Or maybe we're gonna try Codex today. We'll see how Gemini behaves. Do 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 do. All right. Do do. All right. So we have. Let me actually hop over to my task planner here. Alyssa, hello, honey bunch. Hello, beautiful. Hello, gorgeous. Hello, cutie. Should I keep going? How are you doing? You know what? I think we might need a search bar. We might need a search bar here. Basements. Furniture can be placed. I mean, we can work on furniture today. Had my ass knocked out last night? Oh, do I want to know about it? Who knocked your ass and why? All right, let's see what's gonna be next. What are we gonna do today? Oh, we should maybe work on the trade posts, hey? Wolverine, welcome. Hi. Oh man, I feel sick today, not gonna lie. I feel pretty sick. Very cold, and my nose is just blocked and itchy and tingly, and it's running the entire time too. It's fighting to stay awake, but why? I don't understand. Why are you trying to stay awake? I didn't want to sleep, but why? What were you doing? What were you doing? You know what? Before I do something, I think I want to address something real quick. Sorry. This upgrades thing. Gotta address that. Let me see. That would be in building UI, right? Yeah. That would be in building UI manager. Oh my god, a moth? What the fuck is this moth doing here? I haven't seen a moth in like fucking months. Oh my god. All right. So what am I looking for here? I'm looking for slots used. Upgrade slots used. Okay. Slots used. Okay, there it is. What if I put this into like two different places? I want to spend every moment of your weekend before I have to go back to school. Oh man, I feel you. How is school? Is school not fun? Is that not something you look forward to? Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Gym is not. I feel you. I feel you. All right. We need to put this into an extra div. Let's put this into an extra div. Oh man, if I could type, that'd be great. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do here? B slots header. Nah. B slots display. Upgrade slots display. Span class. Upgrade slots. Naming that. Upgrade slots. Text. Something like that. Okay, I don't like the way this this thing works. All right. And then we need to put this here. And then we're closing that. Man, can I have my ChatGPT if you like? No one wants your ChatGPT, okay? Your ChatGPT is weird. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I like Anne Berlin. It's a good band. Sounds great. It's constant work every day. I feel you. Only reason I liked going to school was because I could see my friends. I didn't really care about the rest. Did I upload it? I did. Man, I need to place the basement button below the building button. Same here. I think it's pretty much the same for almost everybody. Some people really enjoy school. You know, I didn't mind it really. The only thing that pissed me off is getting up so early. I was never an early bird. Okay, I hated getting up so early. And it doesn't make sense. Like, why the fuck would you force people to get up that early? Like, just you know, just start later. Start later. Like, you're not doing anyone a favor by forcing them to sit there at like fucking 8 in the morning, you know, before people are actually like, fully awake. And then you wonder why kids don't understand what's happening in school. You wonder why they don't fucking grasp anything. It's because they're fucking asleep, man. Let them sleep. Yeah, that looks good. And now we can remove the stuff up here. Upgrade header, yeah. We don't need that anymore. Upgrade header can go. Look at me being a real developer, writing my own code here. It's unbelievable. What is that game? It's an old game that I used to play 20 years ago, before you were born. I played that game. They shut it down 10 years ago. It's a super old school browser MMORPG role playing game, you know, with like super complex mechanics. Like lots of like social interaction, economy, politics, super complex. Never understood everything. And even though I played the game for 11 years, I still hadn't done everything. And I still didn't understand everything. And yeah, the game's been gone for 10 years now. Some of the old players are still, they're still like, you know, in like communities, they're still talking to each other. And everybody's just waiting for the game to come back, basically. So yeah, a couple people have tried. And nothing really came out of all these attempts. So I'm doing it now. I'm the least qualified person to do it yet. Because, like, the other people were all, like, developers and programmers and stuff. And they just, I don't know, they just never got it done. And I'm not a programmer. I can't program. I can't write a single line of code. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'll do it. You know, someone's got to do it. And better me than anyone else. What was it like? Can you show me what it's like? I mean, I could try. The game's not done yet, right? Still missing a lot of stuff. And it's like all about what you want to do. All right. So you're basically your character. You can run around. You can harvest stuff. Right. You can harvest things. You can build buildings. There's cities where you can do stuff, you know. Oh yeah, the library. I totally forgot about that. I need to do that. Should probably write that down so I don't keep forgetting. A city, you know, where you can do stuff. It's hard to explain. That's not a game that you can just explain. There's other people too. These are all, of course, not real people, and you can interact with them, send them a message, attack them, steal from them, stuff like that, right? You have your buildings, your production buildings. You produce things, you know. Choose what you wanna produce, and you can produce that of your storage, your workers, upgrades, all that good stuff, you know. All the good things. And yeah. It is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah. It's hard to explain. It really is. It's so complex. I don't think anyone's going to play it except the old people. But yeah, you can do stuff. We can fight too. I can. Let me see. Let me put a monster in. What are we gonna fight here? Let's fight some. I don't know, something. Let's fight an orc. Do I even have enough group members? I should fight something easy. So I'm missing some group members. Let's do some bats. Spawn a group of bats. Bang. Oh, there they are. There's the bats. We can fight them. Bang. Killed them. Yeah, stuff like that. Stuff like that. It's very complex. There's a lot of things. Got your characters, you got your inventory stuff. You got your skills that you can level up. Your buildings, trade routes, got your ships. I haven't tried ships in a while. Let me see if they still work or if they broke. Let's head down here to the dock. Undock Match Adamant sloop. Woo! There you go. There's the ship. I can get some whale oil. Hey, very nice. All right, let's dock. Let's dock again. So stuff like that, right? We got our diplomacy page where, you know, this is basically your mail system where all the mail comes in. You can write mail. New message to Bojingles. You can write a message to him, right? Stuff like that. You can add some people to friends or enemies. We got our nations. Nations are basically guilds. I'm at war with ZeniMax Online Studios. I wonder who that is. You got our history page where, like, all the history events, all the stuff that happens in the world is going to be logged here. We got our tavern for, like, role play. My sister's being yelled at. What did she do? What'd she do? What that sister do, yo? What that sister do? Anyway, yeah, so that's the game. And it's highly complex. There's like so many things to it. You know, like so many like little subsystems. We got caravans too. Let's see, where are my caravans? Wait, where am I? Oh, there they are. Oh, they're almost to the other city. So caravans are basically a way of making money in the game or like getting resources. You can create a route between two cities, and then you can take your resources that you don't need, and you can put them into the caravan as like an input value, and then the caravan starts the journey and comes back, and then will, based on certain factors, will return a value, and it will return a random resource. And that's your way of potentially gambling, right? You put like some resource in that you have too much of, like wheat or stone or wood. You got too much of that, it's not worth much. You put it in to kind of feed the caravan, and then you let the caravan run, and the caravan's going to bring back a random resource based on the input value and multiplied by certain factors. The factors are like how far is the, like, how long is the route, how many caravans are running on that route, and based on those factors, you multiply your input value, and then you have an output value, and you use that output value to determine a random resource and the amount of the random resource, and that's all based on the black market, right? Based on the black market value of these items, you will get a certain item back, and that those might be really valuable items that you can't easily get otherwise. And that's a good way of, like, you know, turning an abundant resource into a rare resource. My mom asked if she was working on schoolwork 3 times. My sister couldn't respond to her, so my mom said she couldn't respond to her question, and she's going to have to work out in the kitchen so you can watch her. Jesus. What's going on? Mom needs to calm down. It's a Sunday. It's a Sunday. Leave the kids alone. Leave them alone. All right, anyway. So the upgrade thing, very nice. Let's very nice. Very nice. Storage capacity. Let's get the storage capacity up a little bit more. That's nice. That is very nice. Wait, let me see. We got 50 slots without a major expansion. Then 100 with the first and 150 with, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. That all makes sense. I'm also thinking what can I do? Yo, chicken, how's the game coming? Coming along very very slowly. We're making progress, but it's slow. Been having a lot of issue with my AI stuff. Not so much on the game, but definitely a lot. Definitely a lot on my tool hub that I'm working on. That one's struggling a little bit. There was something I wanted to add. What did I say earlier? I was gonna add. Oh yeah. Buyable recipes in the library allow players to buy recipes in the city library. Let's add a subtask here. Single recipes. Yes. Recipe bundles for armor / weapon sets. City, economy, crafting, I don't know, core, something like that. I love the task planner. I'm so glad I got my own task planner now that I can use for planning stuff for the game. It's because my sister doesn't keep up with schoolwork. She chooses not to keep up, and the teachers next text my mom for things that my sister's missing or that's not done. Dude, what's going on there? They all need to chill the fuck out. They need to chill the fuck out, man. Leave the kids alone. School's just a place away, a massive part of your life. Yeah, unfortunately, like school systems are not great. You're forced to learn a lot of stuff that you really don't care about. And there's tons of stuff that you need once you get out of school that no one's telling you. No one's teaching you this shit in school. You know, school's over, now you have to like live an adult life and you have no fucking idea how anything works. You don't know how fucking taxes work. You don't know how fucking anything works. You don't know how to like fucking keep your apartment clean. You don't know how to cook. You don't know how to fucking shop for anything. You don't know how to manage your money. You don't know anything. What do you know? You vaguely remember the year a certain war happened. Because that's fucking important. And maybe you can vaguely remember like one of the fucking names involved in that whole fucking thing. No one's fucking asking you for this shit. Have you ever had a situation where someone asked you something that you learned in like history class? Hey, you remember which year that fucking war was? No, I don't. Who cares? Is that important? Look it up. You don't learn anything that you need later on. They teach you so much bullshit that's really not important. Force you to like fucking memorize all this fucking shit for like this like half hour or hour where you're writing a fucking where you're like writing a test or something, right? And you try to like hammer that shit into your brain so you can like fucking regurgitate this shit so you get a good grade on something that has absolutely fucking zero relevance in anybody's life. Sister doesn't get shit done. Yeah. I mean, she should get shit done, but man, people still need to like chill the fuck out a little bit. Learn more from professionals and things I'm interested than I did from reading a textbook. Yeah, because school is so, I mean, it focuses on so much like broad shit that no one needs. Like, here's the thing. Math, right? Oh, math, super important. You gotta learn how to do math properly. You're gonna need it later on. Well, been out of school for like fucking 20 years, still waiting for that moment where I need it. When's it gonna happen? When's it gonna happen? Soon? Still waiting for that moment where all that shit that I learned in school suddenly becomes important. You know what they don't teach people? You know, I already talked about it, right? How do you fucking live your life? How do you find a job? How do you manage your money? How do you do taxes? How do you do anything? How do you cook? How do you keep your fucking house clean? They don't teach you this shit. Right? That would be important. Another thing that would be really important, problem solving. Teaching people how to like problem solve. How do you approach a problem, figure out the solution for it, and then execute it? They don't teach people that. People don't know how to like do anything. They run into like any fucking issue. They have no fucking idea how to approach this. It sucks. Yeah. RuneScape taught me better social skills and maths. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you learn so much from gaming. I learned a lot about economy, even though I'm like bad at it. I still learned more from playing video games in terms of economy than I learned in school. Just ask ChatGPT. Yeah, I mean, it's easy, right? Like for a lot of things, for a lot of math problems that you have, you can use a calculator, or you can ask ChatGPT, or you can Google and learn how to do it, or you use a fucking spreadsheet. You use a fucking spreadsheet, and yeah. By the way, I was trying to rework my spreadsheet app because it didn't work because my spreadsheet app was using like HTML and CSS, and it's just not great. It doesn't perform well. It has a lot of issues. So I spent so much fucking time trying to get um what did I use? Gemini? Yeah, I used Gemini. Get Gemini to change this to a canvas based system. It kind of almost works, but it has a lot of issues. Like I can scroll out of the thing here, which is bullshit. Um, the targeting sucks. Look where my cursor is. Look where the clicks are happening. Like the fucking canvas thingy is off. This looks garbage. So I've had so many issues trying to get this fucking garbage spreadsheet thing working. I hope I can fucking get it fixed. Because right now I'm making zero progress on my app. Like I'm working so fucking hard trying to get shit to work, and more stuff breaks, and AI can't fix it. You know, like the whiteboard stuff, the syncing issue here with the cloud syncing. See, it doesn't do it any. Oh my god, untitled whiteboard. See, this thing probably doesn't even exist. Probably doesn't even exist. Oh, where? Okay, yeah. The syncing is so problematic. Like syncing works so well with other apps. This one here, great syncing. Great fucking syncing. Like I can open another browser, log into the same account. I save a fucking image here in my image editor app, and it's just it's there. That works fine. Notes app works fine. Syncing with the Notes app works fine. Little finicky, but works fine. Audio note syncing. Hello, this is me coming straight from the underground. Yeah, syncing works fine there too. Task planner syncing works too. It works too. But syncing for the whiteboard, man, it's problematic. I need to like figure out how to get past these issues. Because I was planning to release CreaTools pretty fucking soon. Because I need the money, like desperately. I fucking need money. I'm struggling so, guys. You guys know I have no fucking idea how bad it is right now with the money. I checked the bank account. We got $200 left for the month, and I got to pay all kinds of shit with that, and somehow be able to buy food with it too. It's not going to be enough. I might have to throw in like a week's long fast or so at the end of the month. Not because I want to, just because I can't afford food. I need to fucking release something that can make money, but I'm having so many fucking problems. And I can't get this thing production ready. It sucks. Anyway, enough of my problems. Anyway. Most time reading stuff that's out of date. Why is a teacher only expected to teach one subject? Or expected to learn them all? I mean, I don't know. Like the whole like school system is just dumb. It's just stupid. It's just fucking stupid. There's a couple things that are important, you know? Learning how to read, learning how to write, yes, okay? I think science classes are important. They should probably focus more on like more practical stuff, more stuff that uh, you know, has meaning in the day-to-day lives of people. Like doing like some chemistry shit where you pour one liquid into another and it changes colors. Great. What the fuck do I do with it in real life? Does it have any fucking meaning? No. Well, get the fuck out of here with this shit. Come up with something that is actually meaningful. Okay? Figure out something that I will interact with in my actual day-to-day life. Teach me that. Okay? As part of like a chemistry class. So fact checking AI will be a skill in the future. Yeah. Dodging the AI will be a skill. Not getting caught by the AI. Like fucking hiding in a bush playing dead while the AI powered death robots are walking by. That's gonna be a fucking skill. Like living out in the woods. Learning how to make fire and learning how to put the fire out quickly when you hear the death robots approach. And then climbing up a tree and like trying to not fucking breathe or move. Oh man. My mom taught me the cleaning, but with cooking and driving I learned in school. Damn, I'm hungry. Same. Not wrong. I know. So what are we gonna do here? I need to move a button. This button here, the Found City button. First of all, it shouldn't be shown right now because I can't use it anyway. This should only pop up when you can actually found a city. But I need to probably put that into the status or building actions. So maybe I'm going to move this button back in here. Production is active. We're going to move that back in here, most likely. And then we're going to move this button in here. I'm not sure if I can... let me see. First, we gotta revert what we've done yesterday with this thing here. This needs to be column now. The width needs to be 48%. Let's add a gap to it too. I don't know, 20 pixels. That's too much. Let's do 10. Yeah, 10. Do a text align center. That's gonna be that. Where's my code? Okay. Soon the internet will only be bots. I mean, it pretty much already is. We're halfway there, yeah. I don't really want to make this the topic right now, but man, does it look bleak. Man, we're not gonna have a nice future. Look at all the shit that's happening. Like every fucking country is apparently speed running the way into a dictatorship right now. Like every country's like, yeah, fuck democracy. Let's just be kings again. Okay? So much fucking hatred. And then the whole internet thing, internet is rapidly dying. Internet is rapidly dying. And it's like if you look at like I always say that, right? Like if you look at the cyberpunk lore, how their old net, their old web got overrun by AI, and then they had to basically put a black wall in place to keep them there and make like a new net that's like super stripped down but doesn't have all the dangerous AI crawling around. Yeah, I mean, we're kind of heading there, man. It's happening quite quickly now. All right. So now let's figure this out. This button here, B status row, yeah. We're gonna try to move that B status row. We're gonna move this one back up here. Status row health. Put that in here. I'm gonna leave the button in there still. I just want to see if everything works out well. I also got to rework the whole like login page and login experience and stuff. Got to streamline that, make that a little bit better and bigger and beautiful and bold and all the good things. Okay, so yeah, that looks good. Okay, those two buttons next to each other. Now I can remove this one, and then we're gonna move the Found City button in there. Yeah, we're gonna move the Found City button in there. Okay, what was that again? This one, status row. Let's remove this one. Yeah. Keep the lock button first. Found City button HTML. Is that it? It's just attached like that, huh? Okay. Can someone buy me a new mouse, please? My mouse is pissing me off right now. My mouse is absolutely pissing me off. It constantly double clicks. I don't know what's broken inside of it, but like my left mouse button double clicks constantly. And it drives me insane. Like I want to like pull a fucking file over here to the server, and instead of like pulling, my mouse just double clicks on it and it opens in a fucking editor. Drives me wild. It's horrible. All right, there it is. Found City button. Let me check this out. Nice. You know, now that I've like started working on CreaTools and I've basically looked at the whole like TypeScript and Tailwind side of things, which I didn't know about before I started working on it. And I still don't know much about it. But looking at it, I'm like, ah man, I wish I could like do my game at least like if not in TypeScript, then at least in like Tailwind. Because I have so much fucking CSS. Look at this CSS file. 1,600 lines. This is nothing compared to my main CSS file. We have multiple. We have a main CSS file that has like over 4,000 lines. And this one here is basically an overwrite. This is basically an overwrite of the um, you know, original CSS file. The problem is the original CSS file has so much duplicated stuff in there, so many duplicated CSS rules that all happened, in the beginning with like Gemini and ChatGPT and stuff like that. They were all like just adding new CSS rules that were kind of, already defined, and we just added them back in there. And I haven't found a good way of like just simplifying that and like removing duplicates and stuff like that. So I might just like turn it off completely at some point. Just only have the old school CSS that I'm using right now run, and then see what breaks, and then just adjust that. But if I was using Tailwind for CSS, it would be a lot slimmer. But then for Tailwind, you have to like, the way Tailwind works is you have like all these predefined classes. Like if you look at my game here, all this stuff like is descriptive to a certain degree. B overview grid. B means building, right? This building overview grid, overview column, overview card, building menu action, building lock button, overview action, stuff like that, right? Stuff like that. It all like says basically what it is. Modal content. That's the content of the modal. Building modal body. Like it all says these things. But if you look at CreaTools, the way this thing works, it's TypeScript and Tailwind. Look at this class name. Relative MX Auto Max W 7X1 PX4 SM PX6 LGPA. Like, what is this? What does this mean? You don't know what this means. Those are basically just classes, predefined classes that you can stack to give the element the right CSS, behavior. It's a completely different way of doing it. And I can't just adopt that. I would have to rewrite the entire game, but I'm very tempted. I'm very tempted to do it. I'm very tempted. It would take some time to do it, though. I think my mom's angry because she sounds pissed. I mean, I'm getting the feeling, too. Maybe mom should calm down a little bit. It's Sunday, okay? It's the Holy Sunday. It's the Holy Sunday. Oh yeah, our production is back. Oh, we're producing big stuff again. We're producing big stuff again. By the way, look at this. The 6th hour at the on the 25th of Seed Moon. It's the 25th already in the year 2. Since I have moved the game to the server, 1 year has passed in the game. We're in the 2nd year of the game, which means 3 months have passed since I moved to the server. Because like one in-game year is roughly 3 months in real time. Game's been running on the server for 3 fucking months. That's crazy. She needs to calm down. She shouldn't be angry, okay? It's not my business, but, she shouldn't be that angry. Mom needs to calm down. All right, well, what was I gonna do? What was I gonna do? Lock basement found city. Is this not producing an error? This should be producing an error when I click on it. Really? That's weird. Is this throwing a server error? No, it's not. Interesting. This should be giving us an error, actually. Well, we'll figure it out later. But that's pretty nice. Now that I figured this out, we got these buttons in there. Got these two buttons. Oh yeah, one thing I want to do. One thing. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Let me see. This one here. B menu actions. Let me add a gap in there. 10 pixel gap. No, that doesn't work. Oh yeah, it doesn't work because we have a row. Yeah, it doesn't work like that. So we're just gonna add like a padding top. We add a padding top, or no, we can actually let's use a margin top. Let's use a margin top. Yeah, that's better. What are we gonna do? Like 10 pixels or so? Yeah, let's do that. B menu actions is that. Where is it? B menu actions. There it is. Margin top, 10 pixels. Hell yeah. He knows it. He already knows it. So smart. Man, I need to work with these fucking IDE tools more. They're so smart. I don't know how to fully utilize them yet, but god damn, they smart. They smart. Hell yeah, brothers. All right, that looks decent. Okay, fix the farm too. I think now we can work on, oh yeah, maybe, you know what? Maybe we should work on the inn first, because the inn is mightily broken. It's mightily broken. We need to move this stuff down here in the buildings, into the building action. Or should we? Should we? I'm trying to figure out where to put these. You know what? Since we don't have a production, this can actually go away. No, the whole thing can go away. We don't need supplies because we're not producing anything. We don't need recipe because we're not producing anything. We don't need the production things. So we're going to make a new modal. We're going to make a new modal. We're going to keep. What are we going to keep? Status for building health, production active. This could be off. But building health and repair, yeah. That's needed. This entire thing could be shit. Status and building actions can stay. That would be two cards. And then maybe we're just going to have one bigger card, the height of the other two cards. That holds the overnight stay, eat and drink, and the practice pickpocketing thing. I do dishes Monday and Friday, and if I can pick a different day to do them. Yeah. Maybe you should do the dishes all the time. That sounds miserable, but yeah, maybe you should. Why don't you just put the stuff in the dishwasher? All right, we gotta talk to Gemini. Today we need to rework the building modal specifically for the inn. The inn doesn't have need for many of the cards in the overview tab because it is not a production building. So it won't need next production prod, last prod, supplies. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think an inn needs supplies. Supplies are only needed for production. So since the inn doesn't do that, right, supplies, and current recipe and current recipe. So we could remove these cards for the inn. My idea is to have what's it called? Status? Yeah. To have status and building action have the status and building actions cards still on the right side. And then on the left, we have one big card. We have one big card that offers the overnight stay, eat and drink and pickpocket actions. As well as the save prices button. You think we can do that? So we need to make but the inn already has like its special thing, right? Let me see if this is actually in here. I think it's in here, right? Overnight. Yeah, overnight stay. Okay, there it is. So the services thing would basically just be moved down there. Yeah. Okay. So we need to make a separate in building modal layout. You think we can do that? Okay, while he's thinking, I don't know where my Git status is at, but I'm just gonna commit. Since we made some changes, just gonna commit that. Slight building modal adjustments. Okay. Where am I? I also want to rework. You know what? Maybe I'll write that down. I think I want a new, better, less janky looking admin page. Also, probably need to add a lot of like analytics tools to it too. Let me actually put that into the task planner right now. Improve the look and usability of the admin page. Subtasks. Better, less janky UI. More features. Analytics, maybe? I don't know. Stuff like that. Cool. Okay, let's see what we got here. What's Gemini saying? Confirmed it's the correct file for modifying the end, blah, blah. User wants a 2-column layout, replacing the current tabbed interface. No. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No, we're not replacing the tabs. We're just adjusting the cards in the overview tab. We're not touching anything else. Just the overview tab. See, this is the thing. Like, I never said I wanted to change the tabs. I specifically said we're changing stuff inside the overview tab, not we're changing the tabs. I'll just adjust the overview tab for the end, not the whole interface. I'll modify blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Function, then the building is in. Yeah. This new function will create a 2-column layout. Populating the left with populate services panel and the right with the status. Yeah, that's right. That's correct. Always gotta keep an eye on what the AI is trying to cook up. So much that can go wrong. Go and do something. Get something to eat. Enjoy. Tell me what you have. Always interested to learn about what people are eating. Man, my nose is so runny today. Drives me wild. It was so stuffy. It was so stuffy, and I couldn't fucking open it up. I was trying to do a little nasal rinse with like a neti pot. it's not happening. I mean, I've eventually got it to like run through, but as soon as I was done, it was just completely blocked again. Like it didn't help at all. I don't know what the fuck's going on, man. If I got a cold or something. I barely ever leave the house. Like I don't know where I would even like pick up any fucking illness. Like where would I get sick? Where would I get sick from? Never touch anyone, never talk to anyone. Kind of wild. The plague? I hope not. Nah, I've had these issues for a long time. Well, uh that's not going so well, huh? It's all right. I'll do your work. I'll fix it for you, Gemini. Don't worry about it. I got it. Nah, I don't got it. I don't got it. Is this even the right structure? I don't think this is weird, man. What the fuck did this thing do? This sucks dick. I'm just gonna do the flex direction here. I'm not even gonna do anything else for now. Oh, the gap actually. Maybe I should give this a different gap because I'm pretty sure the gap is way too huge. You don't want a huge gap, guys. You know how it is. You don't want the gap to be too huge. You know how it is. The thing I want to know is why is this card? Why is it not scaling? Oh, it has a max height. Yeah, this one shouldn't have a max height. Yeah. Did this? Can I refresh this somehow? Anybody know how this works? I don't know if this loaded the last. You know, I'm just gonna reopen that. I don't know if that loaded the last changes or not. I'm not really familiar with these tools. I gotta be honest. Let's reopen the building UI manager. Why does this take so long? Crazy. Anyway, let me, 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 let So B overview card large. I think it added the overview card large. I don't think that's like an actual style. Max height 100%. Yeah. I think we can just take that. And then we got to remove this stuff up here. Let me remove this. Services HTML. We need to look at. Oh, sorry. It's. There you go. It's funny how it changes. It even says it. Change class to make it a large card. But there's no fucking CSS rules to make it a large card. It's kind of wild. I forgot what I was going to do. Oh yeah, I was going to remove the stuff up there, like in the header. I will have to ask the AI to change that. Please remove the now obsolete service section in the modal header. We only need the one inside the card now. Building you. Oh yeah, I see. Things just changed, so it does update instantly. Very interesting. Very interesting. I see how this works. We're learning. We're learning. We're learning new things. Right. I should also save the CSS change that I made. It's kind of, I could just like edit this directly on the server. I don't know why I'm not doing it. I just always want that like little safety net, this little buffer between local and the server. So if things break, if I know that things break, I can opt out of uploading it to the server, and I can use the server state to just overwrite the broken file that I have locally. It's probably not the best way of doing it, but you know, I'm that kind of person, you know. I'm that kind of person. Oh yeah, that's better. Let me look at the class here. Div class metric. Okay, so this thing should be a div class metric as well. Wait, how's this done? Yeah. So it's not an H4. Interesting. Okay, there it is. So that's not gonna be an H4. This is gonna be a div class. Metric. Sorry. Div class metric, yeah. That should make that look a little bit better. So how's everyone doing today? What are you guys up to? And by the way, guys, are we gonna play some New World next week? I know I already tried and I failed. But are we gonna try again? I know Wolverine's gonna say, hell no, brother. But are we gonna try it again? Hmm. Oh yeah, the building actions, that could actually go in here. We could get rid of this thing. Although, that should probably be a service. Yeah, we should put this button in here. Overnight stay. We need to figure this out better. Hmm. This needs to look better. Why is there like such a... Why does this not line up properly? You know, one thing I could do Like, what if I didn't go with flex here? What if I did grid? I do a grid layout. Flex direction, of course, is not needed anymore. And then I say, what do I want? Oh God, what's it called? Oh God, grid template columns. Yes. No, that's not the right format. $30, 30%, 30%. Yeah, kinda. Yeah, this looks better if I do it as a grid. The use button could be smaller. That could be a 25er. Let me see. So 38 and 32, right? What is that? That's like 70. Oh, wait, actually, one of them needs to be higher. Although, no, we have a gap. That's the problem here. Or let me run a smaller gap. Let me do like a 4-pixel gap or something. Just so we have a gap. And then we do like 40% on this thing. This could be smaller as well. Actually, it could still be smaller. Maybe 20% is going to be enough here. Yeah, more like this. More like this. Let's just keep that. And then let me look at this thing here. Service price setter. Yeah. Display flex. But we're going to do flex direction column. This looks awful right now, but I'm sure we can make this look a little bit better. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we shouldn't. I mean, I guess. And then we can say align. Yeah, we do a lefty. Align items. Oh, sorry. Let's do flex start. Let's do that as a flex start. And since we changed pretty much everything except Except the flex. Yeah, let's take the flex out. That's all right. Oh, dude, my nose is so tingly. Oh, is it complaining because it can't find the flex? Yeah. It doesn't matter. I'll leave the flex in, whatever. Let's do like 30 here. And then we do 50 here. Maybe we do 60 here. Align content. Is that the right one? No, that's not the right one. Sorry. What is it? Align items? Align items? Oh, yeah, there you go. Oh, yeah, that looks better. End. Flex end? Yeah, let's do flex end. Hey, that looks way better. That looks a million times better. Wait, what was that again? In-service item. Do I have that? Yeah. Okay, so we could definitely leave that like that. I could also add this button type here. So it gets this thing here. Data service. Okay. Oh, the buttons don't have a class. That's why. I was gonna say. Service info, service name, service cost. Oh, the price setter. Okay, and there's the button. Yeah. Button class. In service BTN. Wait, do we have in service BTN? Is that already there? No, doesn't exist. Okay, in service BTN. Nice. We're gonna do it like that. In service BTN. I hope I didn't forget to like add any CSS. Otherwise, it's gonna look like ass. No, it's looking good. It's looking good. And now we can take this button style here, the in-service button, We can take that. And we're gonna hop into the button thing. Add that into the in services button. Boom. Add that all in there. Huh. Why is that not happening right now? Why are we overriding this? I don't get it. Oh, wait, service action button. Oh, wait a second. We should have just take this thing. I didn't even see that. Service action button. Yeah, let's just use that class since that is the one that is applied. There you go. Now let's add this one as well. Owner actions button. Nice. And then we can use the take room. The take room button. We're gonna move that. Do 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 do. Take a room. Take a room. Take room button. Huh. Wait. Intake room button. Take room button ID. But when are we adding that? Am I crazy? I'm honestly, I'm not sure. I'm gonna ask Gemini. This confuses me. I have made some adjustments to the CSS and the building UI manager. Would you please move the log out button, the take a room button into the services card at the end? And before Gemini breaks anything, I'm gonna do another commit. Further in modal adjustments. Git push. Make sure we don't fully get rid of it, since we will need the button again for the unowned building modal, since other players will have to be able to use it as well. Not sure if that is handled here. Just want you to be aware of it. But the unowned building modal is a different modal. I don't know. You know, one thing I've noticed about Gemini, it doesn't address me directly anymore. It talks to itself and says, "Oh, the user wants me to do that. I should tell the user that the task is complete. I should tell the user to test the thing." Like, you can talk to me, man. I'm here. I'm right here. Talk to me, man. Like, seriously. It's like Gemini's like talking behind my back. Yeah, we'll see. Let's just let him do it. Gemini making errors again. Just causing trouble. I'll add a case for this new action initially with the console log, blah, 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 as a placeholder for the logout logic. I'll start with the HTML correction. What are you doing, brother? Just move the freaking button, man. I would move the button if it wasn't like coded weird. I don't know how the button was placed. I only saw the button creation, but not like actually like a placement for it. So I didn't want to fuck with it. All right. I hope this is correct now. Well, I mean, it is there now. Let me log into a different character here. Just so I'm sure this didn't affect the other modal right now. Yeah, okay, this modal doesn't have it. Great, good. We're gonna add that later on. I'm not sure how I'm gonna add it though. Probably gonna, you know, just add like another section to it. Put the actions there. We're gonna figure that out in a little bit. Not now. Right. So this of course looks gutable. 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 Maybe this should be in the building actions so it doesn't. Services HTML. Non-owner actions. So technically, I would grab this thing. Inner HTML, sections HTML, return section L, if is owner, services. All right, what if I grab this? All right, I grab that from here and I'll put that into... Where am I going to put this? Oh, I might not be able to put that anywhere. Where's the other HTML? The message board is still in there. We haven't had the message board in so long. Yeah, this is going to break the thing. This is going to break the no, this sucks. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. I hate the way this is programmed. I changed my mind. Please put the button into the building actions card. Changed my mind. It is what it is. I'll undo my previous work, remove the... Oh, I'm sorry you're undoing your previous work. Trying to guilt trip me here or what? I will undo my previous work. Yeah, you better do that right now, son. Fuck your previous work. Fuck it. Who cares? Who cares about it? Not me. Okay. Take a room. The lock button is not there yet. Button in, take a room. Take a room. %48%. Okay, let's add that. Where are we at? Old school. There you go. Nice. All right. I'm actually going to upgrade the building now. So I need tools, furniture, resin, and mahogany. Let me add that real quick. Where am I? So what did I say? Tools, 1,000. Resin, 1,000. Furniture, 1,000. And what was the other one? Mahogany, yes. And we're going to upgrade. We're going to do a major expansion. Bang, there you go. And now we have the lock basement button. Very nice, very nice. Very nice. Just wanted that button, you know. Why is it, does it get overwritten by something? Where's the padding for it? Do I have to like, do I have to use important here? Do I have to? Just like that. I mean, I don't even know why I'm like styling that. I mean, it has to be styled. But this is not even like the actual player facing UI. You know, the owner player facing UI it is, but not like the other player facing UI. In price input padding needs to be more. Yeah, about that, huh? Man, I regret so many things. I regret so fucking many things that I've started doing in the beginning. I had a ham sandwich, played it safe. Them burgers was very greasy. Did you suffer from the burgers? I mean, you're eating Wagyu burgers. You know, it's not like you couldn't have known that they're greasy. I had some ham. Okay, that's what I had. I had ham. And now I have some quark left for the rest of the day. That's gonna be my food. Rough times. Font size 1.6 EM. Yeah, it's too small. It's 0.7, 0.8 maybe? 0.8, yeah. Let's go 0.8. Got Simulator, nearly done with them. You can do it. I believe in you. Hmm. There you go. They call me the pixel pusher. Because I be pushing them pixels. Just hold my nose and drink lots of Dr. Pepper is good. It's good. Man, you're living life with your fucking Dr. Pepper. I wish I had some. All I have is fucking coffee. Coffee and water. Just guzzling coffee like a madman. It's a me, a coffee guzzler. I need to remove these like little up and down arrows. I don't know how you do that. I don't know how you remove them. We'll figure it out. I mean, this looks pretty decent, I would say. Yeah, maybe a little bit of a gap. Gap 2. Yeah, let's do a 2 gap. Let's do a 2 gap. Oh, man. I just want to take some tissue and just like roll it up and just put it up my nose holes. Just plug the phlegm tap. Plug the faucet. Just sniff menthol straight. I don't have any. I don't have any. I do not own anything like that. I don't have it. Okay, I gotta figure this out. What is this? This is an input field. Input type number. Maybe I could take the input type number out. Oh no, maybe it's just the standard. I have an input field type number that has these up and down arrow buttons. I would like to get rid of them. Do I have to change the field type? Or can I just turn that off in CSS? Let's remove the spinner arrows, pure CSS. I'll just use that as like a general thing. I'll use this as a general thing, I think. I'm not even going to specify which input field this is. I'm not going to save it right now. Let me just see. So this has an input field. Where else would we have input fields? Where else would we have them? Now, we don't have them here. We don't have them here. I need to redesign the way the marketplace works. I'm not happy with that. We got him here in the race distribution, for example. We got him down here. Yeah, we're gonna pull the trigger on him. Oh yeah, there you go. They're gone. They're gone too. They're gone as well. Hell yeah, brother. Because I don't like that. That's like such a weird thing. Have a Carolina Reaper curry tonight? Or Ghost Shield? I will sort you out. No, I will not. I'm not looking to trade one problem for the next. I just want to get rid of a problem and not have more problems coming my way. I don't like heat. It wouldn't help me. I wish I knew what the fuck is going on with my nose. Like, why is it constantly blocked? I mean, I have a deviated septum and all, but like that can't be the fucking reason for the thing to just be like completely blocked constantly. Surely. Adelaide. I'm thinking about maybe putting that back down. Maybe I'm not happy about this thing. Is this gonna be better if I do it like this? Oh shit, not justify items. What am I doing? Align items. I think I like this better. Do I like it better or not? I think I like it better like that. So that's the price setter. And then we change this one here. In service item. Did I do anything else? Fix this one. Then this one. No, I think that's all the changes we need, right? They need wide monsters for sinus. I mean, I can get a wide monster and just pour it up my nostrils, see if that does anything. Probably makes me sneeze, just like sauerkraut makes you sneeze the entire time. Maybe that's what I need. Maybe I just need a big pot of sauerkraut. Yeah, I think that looks way better. All right. So storage can still be there. Workers are still needed. Upgrades are still needed. Nice. All right, there's that thing sorted out. That was always like such a thing that really bothered me. Take room action triggered. Yeah, it doesn't lock me out anymore though. Yeah, I don't know why that doesn't work anymore. Okay, we got to fix that. I noticed that the take a room button doesn't actually work anymore. Let me see. Did we post something to the console? No. Okay. It's supposed to set the is in room flag and everything that comes with that flag. Could you please check why that doesn't work anymore? All right, and I'm gonna do a git commit here. Even more in modal improvements. Even more, baby. My placeholder console log is the culprit. The user mentioned it is in room flag. So I need to find restore the original logic. The code I removed had a logout logic comment, but the user's comment suggests a more specific action. Maybe that button never worked. I'm not sure. We already have this functionality please look at how the take a room, like, is it called take a room over here? Oh shit, I gotta log back in. Take a room log out, yeah. We already have this function now. Please look at how the take a room button in the city services menu works. It's exactly the same as how the in button should work. Let me add, what do we got here? City JS. I don't know if City JS is needed. Let's do City Manager JS. Let's do City Service JS. Let's do City UI. No, City Building UI. No, that's a different thing. I think that's it. Replicate the enter room logic. Yeah. That's more like it, baby. That's more like it. So the thing with like the CLIs is they don't have cross chat memory, right? So they don't remember what you've done, but they don't really need to. They're pretty smart. So I can just literally just start talking, like, because back in the day, like I would always like explain. I would give like a lot of back story, give like the entire lore of like how we got to the point, and then explain what I need. You don't need to do that actually. You just say, "Oh, this thing doesn't work," and it figures it out by itself. But that also means it never remembers anything that, you know, has been done. So, you know, certain things it doesn't know that they exist in a different place and that you can just copy that functionality. Oh man, our building UI manager broke the 100 kilobyte. Oh my god. Dude, we have such big ones. We have such big ones that I'm not happy about. Look at this. The game UI manager is 92. Yikes. 67 on the city manager. Oh, 74. Sorry, that's an old one. 74 on the city manager. Broke the 100 on the building UI manager. Not happy. Never wanted files that big. Never wanted files that are that big, but you know, it is what it is. The game is just massive, man. API manager tag room is not a function. Great. Please tell me you posted that as an error. No. The thing is, it's actually not an error. It's actually not an error. Like, this doesn't post an error. This is just a pop-up. But it never posts an error anywhere. That's weird. It doesn't work. It shows a pop-up saying, but no errors are ever actually posted to the console or dev or like browser, a server or browser console. It's kind of weird. Let me make sure it actually works for the city. Uh, take a room. Yeah, there you go. I don't know why he says this. It doesn't exist. And he needs to add it. City manager calls the endpoint building take room. Yeah. Directly using fetch. I will know modify. Yeah, please. Like, I mean, I've already told him, like, it should work the same way it works for the city. Why are you not doing it, idiot? Why you not doing it? Get it done. Why you not doing it? Yeah, let's see if this works. Take a room. Nope. Nope. Oh. Okay. That's weird. I mean, it worked, but there's like a, yeah. It works now, but there is a pop-up saying there's the pop-up with the info modal manager message that you have written and a delay before the room modal opens. Please remove the middle step. I want to go straight to the room modal. We don't need your pop-up message in between. It's so weird that he put that in. Like, why would you do that? Like, who told you to do that? Surely wasn't me. All right, let's see if this works properly now. Do 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 do. All right. Enter building, take a room. There you go. Very nice. Perfect. Yeah, this works now. Hey, very nice. Very nice. I'm gonna, man. I'm pushing my gits today. I'm overcommitting, but hey, better one too many. Finished. Owner in finished in owner modal. All right, now let's add the in services overnight eats pickpockets logouts take a room overnight eat pickpocket take a room to the unowned building modal for the inn. For that, we will copy the way the current unowned building modal looks and add another. Let me actually look at it real quick. Oh, yeah, I'm not logged in, of course. Let's log in with a different character. Yeah. So we have this card here. Yeah. We will copy the current unowned building modal, the way the thing looks, and add another card to it on the right, which will show buttons for the in services. These are normal buttons and have, yeah, just in services. Clicking these buttons will do exactly what the service buttons do for the in owner modal. Any questions? Hmm. Right. Let me see if they still work. They sure do. Oh yeah, they still work. Cool. So we can use these. Let me see if the pickpocketing works. What's my thievery skill? 1620. Man, the loading times are too long. 1620. All right. Received a failed API response undefined. Okay, so that doesn't work. No, it did increase it though. It did increase it. Am I getting gold for it? Let me see. 605. I think it should actually also give gold, right? Do 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 ding, do 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 do. No, I'm not getting any gold for it. I see how it is. It's pretty nice song, not gonna lie. Updated the thing. All right, is that it? Let's see if you did it right. Figure out if you're doing it right. Do 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 do. Oh yeah. It's on the right, on the wrong side, but let me see. Overnight stay. Yeah, of course they don't call any fucking API endpoints. This one does. Only the take a room button works. The other ones don't seem to call an endpoint. Please check and make sure everyone can use the services. All right, let's see if it works. That'd be nice, because then we could end it. Can end it on a high note. We got a lot done. Oh yeah, that worked. Oh yeah. Practice pickpocketing. Pickety pockety. Right, we got thievery 41. 41. Let's see if this works. It sure does. Okay, now we just need to fix the look. What if we say minimum width is 500? The max width is, I don't know, 800 or so. That's still too much. $600? Maybe 650 or so? And then maybe width 100%. I don't think we actually need this, right? Yeah. Let's just not do this. All right, 1387. Let me check another building. Maybe we need to adjust the width of these sections. Maybe they shouldn't be that wide. Maybe the max, yeah, we should probably add a max width to them. A max width of 500 pixels. Oh, maybe not. Wait, why is this still? I don't get it. Why are we doing this? You know what? I think I'll figure this out another time. I'll figure this out another time. It's all right. It's all right. Because I need to. I mean, technically, let me ask it. Could we maybe add? Wait, let me look at this. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Could we maybe apply a different div ID to the modal when it's an unowned in? That way I could adjust the width a bit without affecting other unowned building modals. Let's see. All right, let me first look at it from like the owner view. It should be the same. Yeah, it's the same. Doesn't look different. Good. Oh yeah, actually, before I, yeah, it doesn't mind. Doesn't mind. Doesn't matter. Um, Let's hop in here. Oh yeah, it's taken up. Let me see. Unowned in modal content. Max. Or maybe I should just say width instead of max width. I don't know. It's not great, but it'll do. I'm gonna make this look a little bit better. Right, cool. Where are we at? Old school. There you go. Yeah. Okay, nice. That should be better. That should be better. I think that's where we can call it. We've done a lot of good work today. We've definitely advanced the game a little bit. Inns have dedicated unowned building modals. Very nice. All right, guys, that's it for me. Hope you liked it. I'll be back tomorrow. We're gonna do some more game dev if you guys want. Feel free to let me know if you like these streams, if you don't like these streams. And yeah, probably some gaming towards the end of the week. Maybe some New Worlds, maybe I'll give it another try. Because I do want to see the things that they're doing for Season 10. I don't know if I can stick around. I'll try to fix my attitude towards it. Try to be less negative. Because I gotta be honest, man. I just... I'm tired of being negative about gaming. I just want to fucking play a game and enjoy it. Like in the olden days. I just sat down, played a video game, and had a good time. I fucking miss that. But yeah, that's it for me. Take it easy. Have a decent one. I'll catch you tomorrow. Stay safe. Bye-bye.